Okay, so we're going to celebrate first some milestone anniversaries. And we have 3 people that are celebrating their 10-year anniversary with Hyatt. Now, I love the fact that we recognize this because I think Hyatt's such an amazing company. And the fact that we have so much tenure in our company just speaks to what a great company it is. So when I call your name, come on up. We'll take a quick picture, and then we'll go on to the 15-year awards. But the 10-year awards are for Patrick Archer, Mindy McKeague, and Raymond Ruiz, who's not here, but when you see him, say congratulations. So, Mindy, you want to get in the middle here? Surrounded by these 2 good-looking men. Right. Congratulations, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have our 15-year awards. The first one goes to Byron Goodell. He's walking slowly up here, just like how our computers work, slowly. We also have, from the culinary department, celebrating 15 years, Barry Snyder.
Congratulations.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Okay, next up. 20 years of service. She must have started when she was 9 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up from finance for Amanda Kohler. You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Perfect. Congratulations.
Okay. 25 years. Kind of amazing when I'm reading this because we know this person is a troublemaker. Ronnie, who knows all, confirms that this person is a troublemaker. But 25 years from purchasing Yolanda Alcalder. Whoop, whoop. I mean, that's a troublemaker right there. There's no doubt. Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, 35-year anniversary. Cheryl Anthony from Banquets. By the way, she brought her date tonight, her father. We welcome you.
Do I get a plot in the back now when I die?
You get part of the hotel,
Okay.
yes. Okay, last one. And then we get on to the awards. 45 years of service. By the way, 45 years, Pignati's got underwear that old. Just saying, he's... Okay. We know him, we love him. Also from purchasing the famous Coco. 45 years. Look at this enthusiasm.
I'm excited.
Oh, we already said it to him, yeah. Is Ricky, did he go? Is he still, did Ricky come back up? Ricky, are you hiding? Come up here, Ricky. Come on, you got to get in the picture. Here's more enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. We thought you snuck out.
Got it. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Congratulations.
45 years, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're going to do our All-Star Awards. Again, for those that don't know, this is the opportunity for us to recognize and celebrate colleagues that are really doing an amazing job and taking such great care of our guests. It means a lot. So to all of you, we're so grateful for you, for what you do every day, and we're glad you're here to celebrate. Okay, so Jory, you want to join us? Okay, Jory's nervous about talking. So if she makes a mistake, let's just heckle her, all right?
Okay, well, I need Rafed up here. Where's Rafed? Get over here. Hello, Rafed. Okay.
I'm surprised when they say you're nervous. You're not
I'm
nervous
nervous, Rafed. Okay.
Okay.
So without hesitation, Rafed always is willing to go, or is willing to help out in any way that he can. Although Rafed has started his Hyatt career not too long ago, time and time again, you care for our guests as if you've been here for years. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
He has assisted with multiple room moves for the exact same guest. And instead of getting frustrated, he only cares about the guest experience and that they are happy with where they are at for their experience here at Hyatt. As you all know, our bell desk is right by the crew desk. And so if we have a really long line at the desk, our crew members might get a little bit impatient waiting for us. So without skipping a beat, Rafed will jump in at the crew desk, ask them for their flight number and their airline, and just although that's not in his job description, he does not have to do that. He takes it upon himself to do that, which helps out the desk in a tremendous way, and we're just really appreciative of that. I also have a direct quote from a previous guest in reference to your amazing customer service as you helped find her jacket, so I'd like to share that with everybody. She specifically described Rafed by stating the following. He exemplified the epitome of great customer service. He went the extra mile to help me find my jacket that I had left in the fitness room the night before. Although I told him I wasn't sure if I had left it there, he went the extra mile to help me. And then you also called housekeeping, and personally called housekeeping and arranged it to be sent up to her guest room. And so she felt the need to single you out and to call us or write to us via email that you just went above and beyond for her, and that's what we're looking for here at Hyatt. So I truly appreciate working with you. And so Rafed, thank you so much for being an important part of our team and being such an amazing person to work with. I truly cherish the times that I work with you, and you're just such a delight to be around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take a picture.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then I have Sandra, if you wouldn't mind joining me as well.
Yes.
Sandy, sorry. Sandy. Come by me. I'm no stranger. So Sandy is truly one of a kind, and I have a story to back that up. So Sandy joined our team in November, and I think it was around December or January where so only a few months actually working at Hyatt, and she helped a family of distress check in. So it was late midwinter, and the family that she actually helped with was on their way to California. Well, one of their sons came up to the desk. He was in a tank top, basketball shorts, and flip-flops. And it was about January in Chicago. So Sandy, without, again, skipping a beat, after she successfully checked them in and they were on their way to the room, texted her boyfriend, who lives about 30 minutes away, and had him drive all the way here just to drop off a pair of sweatshirt and a pair of sweatpants, just to donate to this distressed guest. So they were not signed up for World of Hyatt. They were not an elite member with us. They were simply somebody who was stranded at the airport and staying here on somebody else's dime. But Sandy took it upon herself to go above and beyond for that guest. And we just truly, truly value that. The level of care in this gesture was something I have never seen before, and I tell the story all the time as an example of the kind of employee we strive to mold. But it was very prominent that Sandy came pre-molded, and we didn't really have to mold her to Hyatt because she was already perfect in the way that she was. So thank you so much for being so great.
Amazing story.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here you go.
Sandy, by the way, double XL in the future if you got. And give it up for Jory. She did a great job. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do some housekeeping awards. So, Anna, if you and Peter want to come up, you can co-present or however you want to do it. Anna, why don't you come first?
All right, if I could have Adanya and Bernice. Oh, you're right in front of me. Perfect. You're so happy. Look at those smiles. So I nominated Adanya, and we also nominated Bernice and Patricia, and Patricia can't be here today, unfortunately. But I just wanted to thank both of you for working so hard every day and coming into work and having our dance parties and pre-shift and translating when needed. And just, I know housekeeping can be a really grueling, hard department to work in, and you make it so fun and smile every day and just try your hardest and always show that service with care. So I know I've only been here for 7 weeks, but I feel like I've known these ladies for about 10 years. So they're just, oh, just such a family. So thank you, of course.
Ladies.
Pictures.
Okay, Elix, you want to come up here? Raul?
You're the best.
Thank you, Peter. All right, so I'll start with Elix. What can you say about Elix? He's the one who showed me the ropes when I got to the housekeeping. He showed me what he does and how he does it. He's he's our top guest request runner. He's very dependable. He's very organized. He takes care of his section. He knows exactly what he got and what supplies he needs. I think he counts bar soaps in his spare time. But if you need anything, you just have to ask Elix. He knows everything. You know? Yeah, we're definitely lucky to have him, and I hope you stay with us for many years to come.
Thank you.
And for Raul, I mean, he's been with us for a year now, is it? Almost a year. I wish I had 5 more of him. He's great with the ladies. He helps them a lot with everything. He keeps his area clean. I know that's your... Not what it sounded like, okay? Not what it sounded like. I mean, I never thought it was possible for anybody to be so positive all the time. Sometimes it doesn't even seem natural. I mean, the man always has a smile on his face, you know. Anything we ask of him, no hesitation, no problem, he does. Moving furniture, cleaning rooms, helping with the flat rooms, no matter what it is, he's up for it, even though sometimes he backs him up with his work. So thank you very much, Raul. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you. There we go.
Perfect. Congratulations.
Thank you, Peter. Great job, everyone. Great job. Okay, Kelly. Where's Kelly? Give it up for Kelly, everyone. Here she is.
Okay, I'm super nervous, but here we go. Can I have Safette and Liz, please? Woo! Yay, Safette and Liz! Come on, be excited. No one's more nervous than me. So, as everyone here knows, Perks has gone through tremendous changes, and Safette and Liz embody everything we hoped when we were rolling it out. They are hardworking, they're personable, and when it's slow, they don't ask, it's slow, can I go home? They ask, it's slow, what else can we get done? And that's exactly what we hope for. You guys are leaders, you're inspiring your team, and you inspire me and Michelle every single day. So, for Liz, I wrote stuff down. Liz is, I feel like, everyone's best friend. She helped me so much when I first started. She told me not only each and every one of your names, but exactly what you liked to order and how you liked it. And I don't know anyone down there who can get it offhand, but she can. And you're truly, truly amazing to work with, and I'm proud to have you on our team, to be a part of your team, really. And then Safette, when he's working, I'm not even sure exactly most of the time where he is because he is constantly moving. He is getting something from the back room. He's stocking. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Safette's supposed to be working. And then everyone tells me that he's doing above and beyond what he's supposed to be doing that day. And so Safette, the only thing he ever says is, I'm not doing great, but it gets better every day. And this is to show you that you're doing really, truly amazing. So. Thank you guys. Thanks. Okay, Raimundo, your turn. You get to stand next to me while I shake. So Raimundo is a very special human being. Even I've experienced his service. It's above what you expect from a server. He truly, truly cares about the guest. I go up to tables of his, and I've had it before where they're complaining about the food. They have an issue, but they want to stop mid-sentence to tell me that their server was so amazing and so kind, and that this is by far not at all their fault, is his fault. And it's happened more than once, and I've never known someone to care truly for a guest the way that he does. So this is to show you that you stand out and you truly are a leader in your team. Of course.
I just want to give a special shout out to Liz in Perks. So when I go down there every morning to have breakfast, I usually get some fruit or a banana, something like that. And every once in a while, I get a bagel. And I appreciate the fact that Liz doesn't say, listen, fat boy, stay away from the bagel. So Liz, thank you. I know you're thinking it as you're looking at me, but we love you. Okay, Brimmer, you're up. Where's Angelo? No Brimmer? Oh, yeah, come on, would you mind?
So this is for Felix.
Jesus.
Thank you, Felix.
Okay. I only been here 4 months, working with Felix and Jesus. They both work the PM shift. It's like 37 years of experience with both of these guys. And Felix is responsible. He's one of the runners, and he was responsible for the setups for the next day. And Jesus is one of the utility stewards, and he take care of all the dishes and all the pots and stuff in the hotel. But on Easter, when I came in at 2 o'clock on Easter, it'll make this a short story. So it was like 13 queens and We pulled everything down. It was another 14 queens, and we had 3 call-offs. And Jesus said, don't worry, we'll finish it. So Jesus came back and got me about 11:30 at night. He said, come on, I have something to show you. So he took me over to Grand, and everything was completed. And I thank you for that.
Yes.
And Felix, we started new training in the back of the house as far as dishing out the salads and the entrees, and Felix led that drive and the dedication to make sure we get that done. And I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
By the way, just hold on. Wait, take it easy.
Jesus is my main guy. He is my recycle guy. He tells me what's going on with the recycle containers. You're laughing because you know I'm right. He comes to my office and tells me, he's my inside man. He comes and tells me what's wrong with the compactor. He tells me what's wrong with the recycle compactor, the compost machine, the digester. Let me tell you, it's great to have an inside guy like this. Thank you, my friend. Yes. I appreciate it.
Can he tell me what's wrong with you, Tony? Is that? And can I? Where's Bremer? Can Bremer come back up? Did he leave? So just a quick note, Angela, if you haven't met him. So Angela and I have worked together now. It's our 3rd hotel. Is that right? Huh? Now listen, big announcement here. This is the first hotel he's actually doing some work. So this is really, we're so happy about this. 3rd time's the charm, my friend. We love you. Mike from Transportation, where are you? Come on up. Come on, George.
Come on, Freddie.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. Hey. Here you go, Freddie.
Well, 17 years ago, the Hilton used to be called Sofitel. And Freddie used to work at the Sofitel. And I brought him over here. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But it's already 17 years that he's been here since I took him from the Sofitel. Freddie, he's a helper. He's a driver. He washes buses. He comes and tells us, Mike, do you want us to do, what do you want me to do? In wintertime, our buses are filthy. He would take the bus to the hand car wash on Belmont Avenue, and he will hose them down, come back all full of ice, and frozen. And I'm like, wow, Freddie, that's great. But not just that, you know, during the time of work, he's always helping guests. Getting the guests comment and making the guests happy is really what he likes to do. Just recently, we received a comment from a guest that Freddie was helping her. I think she had some mobility problem, and Freddie assisted her so much. And I asked Freddie, that lady that you helped that had mobility problem, he goes, oh yeah, the one with the cane. I know, Freddie, the one that you helped with directions. Oh, okay. But Freddie is a great guy. I mean, the only thing is that we can't give Freddie to anyone. He's our transportation guy.
There we go.
And really happy to have Freddie in our team.
Thank you, Michael. You're the best.
Great job. All right. Thank you. Sorry you got frozen.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Amanda, you're up.
Julia, congratulations.
Thank you. I have the honor of nominating and talking about Julia from our finance team.
As you know, finance is not one of the departments that is out front. We're a back of the house department. But what we do in finance is really important, especially for a hotel this size and making everything run. And, you know, our job is to support all of you so that you guys can take care of our guests and associates. So one of the main things that one of Julia's main responsibilities is taking care of the airline accounts. So crew and distress, all of the folios and the vouchers that you guys post to those accounts, she has to reconcile all of that and bill out all of the airlines and make sure that we basically collect our money from the airline accounts. And it's a really big job. And you know, when we have distress, when we have a lot of crew and so forth, she can come into like a huge pile of work. She never complains. She always says, this is what we do, and she does it with a smile, and we really appreciate, you know, day after day, the commitment that you have to getting the job done. I also kind of brought a list because, just to let you guys know, in addition to the airlines, these are some of the other things that Julia does for finance. So she also invoices the local volume accounts that we have. She posts the daily parking revenue. She reconciles and reports the opera and food and beverage credit card batches. She prepares and uploads daily cash journals. She is the bi-weekly witness and auditor for our general cashier. She reconciles the fintech purchases, which is our alcoholic beverage purchases. She prepares and uploads month-end journals when we have our month-end closing process. And she also fills in for coworkers when they might be out of the office. In addition to doing all of that, she does a great job of balancing her work and family life. Julia is a mother of 3 children under the age of 7. And with all that they have going on with school and daycare and baseball practice and all that kind of stuff, juggling that, and she's also caring for a family member that's having some health issues right now, she is able to manage all of that and still be here when we need her to take care of things. So we really appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much. You too.
Thank you. Wow, amazing. With 3 kids under 7, I'm surprised you're not here 14 hours a day. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Panko. You know what? When you have to solicit the applause, it really doesn't mean anything. But go ahead.
They're just humble employees. What can I say? I'm going to let Sharon talk first.
Thank you, Michael Panko. TJ, come on up. Woo! So I'll tell you a little story about TJ. When the ex-sales manager, Joe Mata, and I were interviewing TJ for the administrative assistant position in sales, Joe had asked TJ a question, which I thought was odd. He's like, you know, are you sure you're going to be comfortable being a male in an administrative assistant position, because males aren't really good at multitasking? Well, let me tell you, TJ has completely proven that theory wrong. He is a better multitasker than probably 80% of the females in our office. TJ has 3 very difficult managers, myself, Allie, and then Nicole. So Nicole does IT. So TJ's constantly getting calls from, you know, individual traveling guests that have a problem with their bill or want an upgrade or want a free parking or whatever. And then Allie and I have very large groups that come into the hotel, and our contracts are a disaster to try and put together. But TJ like sits there, he takes the time and he goes through them to make sure there's no mistakes and the contract is right. I know it's hard to understand, but that is a very difficult job to do. So I want to thank you for that. And the most important thing is TJ does all this. I have never seen anybody, probably in the whole time I've been here, that does not ever lose your cool. Even though how stressful it is, you just, no matter how much you have to do, I've never seen you be like, oh, I can't do it. So we just really, really want to thank you for that. And this will be TJ's last All-Star because he has been promoted to a small market sales manager with us because he's just that good.
So now you will see him lose his cool now that he's a sales manager. So just we'll get to see another side of him. I'm very anxious to see the excited, like, oh my gosh, hair on fire Tom. So congratulations. That's awesome. Paul Daly, everybody.
Thank you. Hey, one quick note. Every time I'm up here, I always want to say a few things about Ronnie. So Sharon just said someone that never loses their cool. There's no one else like that in the hotel. Well, that is also Ronnie. She never loses her cool, at least before noon every day. After that, come in the afternoon, all bets are off. I'm just telling you right now. In fact, I start closing my door after 1 o'clock. So, okay, Tony, you're up, buddy. Leo.
I got a guy that hits a home run every day. The Cubs can't even do that. And I love the Cubs. Today, where's Mark Holtz? Is Mark Holtz still here? He put this on me today. He did 29-18, a problem room, because it's the last run of the 29th floor, which means sometimes it struggles for a little bit of hot water if everything isn't perfect. So we studied this problem. We studied it. Of course, I'm going to give it to my main guy, Leo, because Leo's the best plumber I got on the staff. So we've got some cartridges, which are very expensive, and I keep them under a lock and key. Gave them to Leo this morning. Been contacting Mark all day. Mark, get me in that room. Get me in that room. So we got in that room today. He texts me, you got another cartridge? I do. And these things aren't cheap, so I got one in my safe, believe it or not. So we got another cartridge up there. I text him. I go, hey, it's 3 o'clock. Are you coming down? On my way. Job is complete. Okay. This is just one job. Leo is one of our main guys. When I say hit a home run, we brought the dish machine online and All American Grill. And Ecolab is our partners on water conditioning, soap, make sure that everything is safe in terms of final rinse, temperature, and there's no bacteria, no growth, nothing like that. So this guy comes to the hotel and he says to Leo, today's my first day on the job. I don't know how to mount this stuff. I don't know how to do the plumbing. So Leo and I looked at each other. Leo didn't even ask any questions. He just started plumbing the stuff for the Ecolab guy. Because, where's Kern? He slipped out. Oh, there he is. Okay. Because I knew Kern was going to call me at 5 o'clock and say, what's going on with the dish machine? We need that. So, without any hesitation, no questions asked, Leo plumbed the whole thing in for Ecolab. Everything is running. Leo's one of the guys that gets it done every day. He's behind the scenes. You don't see him. Kelly, you don't hear him. He's one of those guys. He sneaks around, gets the job done, especially in refrigeration. Where's the chef? He's back there. Okay, chef 2. Tony, temperatures. We're going to get somebody sick. Leo's on it. Okay? So I tell you, Leo's one of my main guys and does a great job for me every day. Thank you, my friend. Go Cubs.
Thank you. By the way, if you didn't know, the cartridges are really expensive, if you didn't catch that. And Tony's the first guy to use a microphone down here. Okay, there's a couple folks that couldn't make it today, so I just want to say their names out. If you see them, please congratulate them. Pedro from Red Bar, Zuma from O, Regina and Adelina from Munchie. So please give them congratulations. And look, all kidding aside, we're in a battle, a fight every day, right? Our guests come here, spend their money. There's many hotels they could stay at, so what you do matters. Make every moment with the guest count. I really mean that. Make every moment with the guest count, because when we can really make a difference in their lives, they're going to end up making a difference in our lives. So I appreciate everything you're doing. Everyone's welcome to stay except for Tony. But thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yes, for the All-Star recipients, please come up. This is our new award, just in time for summer, by the way. But please come up afterwards, and we'll get you sized up properly, and we'll take a picture with everyone. So all the All-Star Award recipients, please come back up. Thank you.
I like it.
All Stars, coming up on All Stars. Don't be bashful. Come on up. Great.